temperatures are within acceptable limits.
Where am I headed?
I'm reading a temperature decrease.
Gracias, señor Samuel. Well, I got this shit out.
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits. I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
So I did that thing. How do I help the moonshot?
The ambient temperature.
Hold on. Oh yeah, let's go back to the Tempest. Just cause I'm trying to remember how to help the most shine. I think I have to talk to Ephra first.
I'm detecting below.
And then we can do the Remnant Vault. Temperature.
Jal says Ephra is waiting for your call, Pathfinder.
I'll go talk to him.
You have new email at your terminal, Pathfinder.
Thank you, Samuel. And voila. Okay.
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
Good to know. Alright, Corum.
You know we've got a finite set of tires, right?
Also limbs and luck.
Did you hear the news from Eos? Asari refugees showed up at the outpost. Only a few. Bradley says there's an officer in charge, Hidaria. She could know where the Ark is.
We'll head to Eos and see what she...
Good.
Who's she?
Probably. Apparently, Sarissa's acting as bodyguard to the Asari Pathfinder. She's probably got a plan out of this mess already.
Well, someone's a fan.
No, I just like... Look, we need someone with her experience. That's all.
I'll take someone with that much experience. Another reason to find the Ark.
When...
Okay.
Prepping VidCon communications.
Commander?
Pathfinder, Joel's been keeping me updated on your adventures, your good deeds on our behalf.
I meant them. I want you to know you can trust me.
You rescued Shavad Khan. His loss would have been hard for the Resistance. But your true agenda is clear, to explore Aya's vault. Joel says you want to help find the Moshae. Why should I let you?
I will go casual.
My personal code is, I got this.
Bold, a little arrogant, like me. Still, I'll reserve judgment for now. We've managed to trace the Moshae to a special Kent facility on Vold.
Why special?
These facilities are protected by a dynamic shield tech we haven't been able to crack. We're close, but its ability to adapt outstrips the speed of our current processors.
Pathfinder, adding my processor to their program would no doubt make the difference.
Ephra, I can help. Respectfully, this time you need my help.
Respectfully, the Angara don't need anything from you. We take care of our own.
With the processing power of my AI, I can guarantee the shield breach.
AI? Of course, that makes sense.
He's physically connected to me, and so I need to... well, I want to go.
It was risky to be honest about your AI, and honesty makes you different from the Ket.
I hope so.
You're welcome on the mission.
Thank you.
A team will meet you at our base on Vold. They'll take you to the Ket facility. Stay strong and clear. Goodbye.
Oh, okay. That's the first time I've actually heard Ephra say that. Alright, let's go get the Moshae. Go take down a whole fucking base. Oh, hold on. AVP. What did you say that we were going to do again? I think it was the military part. Okay.
Again. I'll lend you 30 if you pay me back by tomorrow.
Done. Thank you, Subi.
Someday I'll find out why you're always strapped for credits.
Not really a holiday destination.
Yep. That do.
Approaching the LZ.
below freezing and continuing to fall.
Thank you for the update, Sam.
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits.
Can I talk? Okay, there we go.
Are you the Pathfinder that Ephra was talking about?
Yeah.
That's me.
We're the team assigned to breach the facility with you. Hopefully rescue Moshae Sefer.
Yeah.
I'm your pilot. The Ket facility is on the other side of the planet.
Yeah.
Ready to head out?
Yeah.
No time to waste. You can fill me in on the shuttle.
Okay, everybody in.
I think we're good.
So, no one has ever seen the inside of one of these places. Really?
None who lived to tell. Prisoners who go in are never seen again. They have disappeared.
Figures. What about the slaves you freed?
Sure, we've liberated Ket work camps, but never these facilities. We lost so many fighters trying. The price was too high.
I like to believe that the Ket take important Angara from here to their home cluster.
What? As slaves?
I guess.
Death is better.
Jaw, we can't just give in to blanket despair. We gotta have hope. It's why they fight. It's why we're here.
Oh my god.
It's why we're excited to be part of this mission.
We're here. And let's be quick, this storm's getting worse.
Once we're through the shield, you take point. We'll look for Moshae Sefer. Let's just try to stay safe, okay?
But Pathfinder, no one joins the Resistance to stay safe.
Good luck. Radio me when you're ready to go.
Do we even know what kind of force we can expect?
Not a clue.
Stay close. Don't draw attention until we have to.
They won't expect us to disable that shield. Might give us an edge.
Our intel says there's a system node to hack on an interface point near here. Somewhere.
Scales our top Ket hacker.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry.
Run Angaran shield disable program.
Adding my process accelerator. Stand by. Continue to stand by.
Please don't embarrass me in front of our new friends.
I have created a small hole in the shield.
Look, it worked.
Good news, but we still got a long way to go.
I don't see any blurs. Oh. Uh-huh.
My favorite!
Alright, let's... What's up, bitches?
Oh, do you see this? Yes, incredible.
I can't believe I'm here.
And I bet neither can these guys.
stared at the outsides of these places so many times. I can't believe we got in.
Our people's things are here. Abandoned.
From the prisoners.
Do we have time to... Can we just look around?
Hey, Tezik, find a cat called Saul. Hack us away into the heart of this place.
On it!
I don't like this.
Personal things. Angaran things.
Looks that way.
Alright, alright, alright.
That was exciting. What's our next move?
He's just not gonna come down? Oh, god damn. Dog, what? I hate when the game does this. Okay. Thought I was about to have to reload it. Wanna talk? Hablar con me? Damn. Hey, okay.
Huddle up. If we were a surprise, I doubt we're one anymore.
You have the best chance of finding Moshae Sefer. We'll attack head-on and provide a distraction.
That sounds a little like suicide.
We're ready for anything.
This is the main entrance. We'll go this way.
Kick in the front door.
Stay in radio contact. And good luck. Can they cause enough trouble to keep the cat occupied?
Count on it.
Pathfinder, it seems the program I used to breach the shield could overload it and destroy this facility. However, the pulse would be lethal to Angaran physiology.
That's not ideal.
Yeah, killing your allies is a lousy plan.
Whoa. Sam, what is this?
A decontamination protocol. The chamber is sealed until the cycle runs its course.
So, we're trapped. I hate that.
Noted.
Break the window.
No, the seal is invulnerable.
Decontamination. What for?
Good question.
Medical or survival, maybe?
Germaphobes?
Nope. Geneticists.
Where is everyone? Okay, let's stay sharp.
Huh. Quite the setup. They all sleep here. Some kind of commune?
Should we toss the place, Joe?
Whatever that means. It doesn't sound violent enough.
I always hated this part of the game. Just 'cause it's so fucked up.
Desks. This is what some folks call a classroom, right?
What's that thing against the wall?
No idea.
Stasis pod would be my hypothesis.
Stasis pod school?
Could be they are sending him back to the cat homeworld. Maybe.
Okay.
Let's get these guys without much of a ruckus.
You bet.
What is this?
Fortune and welcome. Step forward. I am humbled before you. You who are the chosen. Chosen by the Archon. Chosen to be exalted. Chosen to be exalted.
What? Why aren't they resisting?
That's some crazy cult shit down there. Those Angaro look like they're in some sort of trance.
I know the Moshai. She's not down there. But maybe in one of those pods.
It's as good a lead as any.
You wanted a distraction? We just set our plan on fire.
It's about to get fun.
Impossible! Archon.
Explain.
We've been breached. I will defend the temple.
Wait. Is the Moshai among these?
No. It awaits final exaltation.
Then proceed immediately and bring it to me.
Final exaltation? What's final? What are they doing? We have to save all the Angara.
We're here. Let's do everything we can.
Thank you. That wasn't the plan.
Plans change. Come on. Let's see where those pods go.
One thing I didn't like about this mission is alarms going off or anything like that.
Exactly.
John, they happy to be here? No, of course not. I don't know what's going on either.
Whatever it is, we need to get the Moshai out of it.
I hate when games install the whole feature of now it's an emergency, you're rushing, but they incorporate stuff like this.
Communications room?
If you can access the terminal, I will download the log from that hollow.
And it requires you to do something that's completely differently paced than what is actually supposed to be going on.
That Archon sure is full of himself. It's revolting. No argument here.
Download complete. Analysis may take some time.
Like Moshai could be gone by now, and like here I am listening to logs and stuff. But that door is locked when you enter this room. Like it only unlocks after setting off the alarm.
Don't let them take the Chosen! Looks like someone is happy to be in on the action.
Come in, Pathfinder.
Go ahead.
We contacted Commander Dozil. More fighters are on their way.
Send scientists and technicians. Let's gather all the intel we can.
Will do.
John, our objective is still the Moshai.
Of course, but we can't waste this opportunity.
Oh, you thought I didn't see you, huh? Yeet.
I see the pods! Look up! They go behind that wall. Must be another way in.
We can ask these guys for directions. Who's in? Brad?
A little busy!
Oh shit. Gotcha, bitch.
Pathfinder, come in.
You holding up?
So far, we're beyond the main chamber now and continuing our infiltration.
This place is crazy.
What are you seeing?
It's like a... I don't know, a weird... church. So strange.
We found a room of prisoners who were entranced or something. Couldn't convince them to evacuate, so we had to leave them behind.
Sam, any luck figuring out how this place works?
Yes, Pathfinder. I am making progress, but the Angara have no intel on this facility. Should I prioritize differently? Are you in peril?
Don't worry! This maintenance tunnel looks like it heads into the core. How many bullets? No matter where we go, we can try scanning. Do it fast.
Angaran male. Estimate 35. 191 centimeters. Scar tissue, lower right abdomen.
Not her, then. Not finding anyone like her.
Ryder, if you find a console, I will try to access it.
Found some Ezo.
Okay, Cat Terminal. Let's see what you've got hiding in here. Sam?
Searching. The Chosen are logged by genetic information.
Hurry, please.
I am working at top velocity with an alien language and an alien technology, checking against Angaran databases. The Moshae was here, but her pod was pulled out of line moments ago.
To where?
Pods travel from here to rooms that encircle this core.
On it. Let's go.
On my way.
Pathfinder, come in.
Go ahead.
Our reinforcements are arriving. We're doubling back to rendezvous.
We have a lead on the Moshae.
We think she's alive.
Star strength. That's good news.
We'll keep in touch. Hey, look.
Come on, come on.
See what I mean?
What is this room?
Weirdest one yet. Grim.
All this stuff takes time and reconnaissance, but it's like you're on an urgent ass mission.
Cat.
They should make this the stealth portion of the game, so you don't feel like you're missing anything out, and when the action picks up, just bombard you with a shit ton of forces trying to stop your movement. It's me thinking too much.
Decontamination, Proto.
Get down. Sam, can you do anything about this yet?
Working on it.
Advanced genetic mutation. Dead by Drac.
Don't think he's gonna stop if we ask nicely. Monsters! Villains! Time!
Got them all. Okay, everyone good? Now, what the hell was all that?
One more reason to want to kill Ket.
I've seen some serious crap. But this is straight up evil. Joel?
They are us. We don't have much time. Let's keep looking. This isn't the only room.
We'd better find her fast.
They are us.
Yeah.
How many have I killed? Not knowing. Right, I did not know.
How can I help? What do you need?
That is kind. I don't know.
Well, then let's start by finding the Moshai. If anyone can figure out what this means for the Angara, I'm guessing it's her.
You're probably right. Down here. Found her. Move, let's go.
Sam, get me into that room now!
Initiating decontamination bypass hack.
We're coming for you!
Is that it? Cool.
Sam, what have you got?
I was able to access the facility plans at the last terminal. A best guess would be the shuttle launch area above.
Yeet.
There she is! I see her! They're getting ready to leave!
Hang tight, Moshai stuff.
the chosen
Coming
one.
for you.
You will not take her!
No, you will not take her.
Yeet.
My own exaltation shields and protects me! You flawed ignorant!
Fight! The Archon will reward you!
We fight to the death! Protect this sacred place!
Rotating fucking orb.
Now you have to deal with me! I will not yield! None here will
Fan the hammer, fan the hammer. Oh, yeah. And pistol.
Don't let them take the chosen!
Why am I playing this dog shit game? What the hell are you talking about? Sorry, I was in the middle of it. It is not dog shit. The narration is. The story is. But if the Mass Effect games had combat like this, it's a good game.
I got you. We're getting you out of here.
No, no cap.
No one has ever returned from behind Ket walls.
Yeah. Just go
Well, I don't know the rules yet. Anyway, this place is on alert. We have to get out of here now.
I'm not the only one here.
I think one of the biggest problems is they don't have like a Paragon Renegade system in this one. It's very linear in terms of things you can do, and there's like maybe like 5 interrupts.
You will not take it.
One of them is gonna be here.
It is meant for the Archon himself.
But the game is not bad. It's the gameplay. The gameplay is good. It's the story.
She's coming with us.
Wait, I want to know why the Archon.
Arrogant simpletons. This is a gift. Who are you to deny it?
We are not here to talk about
You turned
work.
them into monsters that fight their own people.
I am not going to say anything about work.
Become great beyond your ability to understand. Like them, I was once wretched, and the exalted DNA of our great Archon entwines.
Let's just say work is work. Okay?
I stand on the
I'm
shoulders
going to leave
of
it
his
at that.
greatness, as they do, as one day you will.
Except I am gonna fuck your shit up. How's that for great?
Pathfinder, I am tracking multiple inbound Ket cruisers.
You will all be exalted.
Sam, is there an off switch to this horror palace?
I've accessed the EM field. I can overload at your command.
You promised you would get our people out. There's no time to open hundreds of pods, let alone help the Angara inside.
Leave my sacred temple intact, and I will open the pods of the Chosen. Just leave this holy place standing.
No.
Am I excited about any upcoming
die
games?
Here, this place must be destroyed.
Haven't gotten too in depth into it because I feel like we're in this weird pause. Any games that are coming up really soon, I'm not trusting.
Will simply fill this place again.
Just because everybody's been kind of like
Our
subpar.
compatriots are also here.
I'm tired of live service.
Our scientists, our strength.
I'm tired of live service. I'm tired of people ushering out games and they're definitely not ready off of launch. I mean, they just did that The Last of Us remaster that's dog shit on PC, and that's the second remaster of it. Like, gaming's being weird right now, so that's why I'm playing this dog shit game, because as much as bad as it is, it's a complete game. I'll save the Angara.
Alright. Release the Angara below.
Enact emergency shutdown. Release all the Chosen.
Jarl, have the Resistance free as many as they can before the Ket arrive.
I will. And thank you.
I thank you too. I see you begin to understand the gift that the Ket bring to all.
Not likely.
Not likely.
She deserved much worse.
We have them outside. Heading to the roof for extraction.
But yeah, there's like no Paragon or Renegade. Like, that's not a Renegade decision. It's just something that affects the storyline later, but in no real impactful way.
Ket incoming. Not gonna let us go without a fight.
Hold on. I'm letting Atomic Heart be a little bit more. Hopefully DLC will come out for it or something like that, and I can get some type of, you know, like here's the other thing. I'm on a PS4, so I would at least like to upgrade, if that means like getting a PC or upgrading to at least the next console generation. So like that's the other part, is like I'm not really too excited about any new games, because one, they're kind of dog shit, and then two, like I don't even have the proper setup to really enjoy them for what they are. Like things I'm excited for that I can't even tap into is I'm excited for the Cyberpunk DLC that'll be coming out, because I actually like Cyberpunk, and CD Projekt Red is doing a good job of repairing that game that they fucked up. But when it comes to like Dead Island and stuff like that, I've never been into like the zombie genre type stuff. But no, but then like back to Atomic Heart, I heard and I saw some gameplay for it. Like it looks amazing, but from what I heard, it's very short. And so it's like, I'll wait until like things kind of increase, because by the time I get myself like a PlayStation 5 or the next Xbox or whatever I decide to get, by then there should be something additional for it. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm excited for certain. Like here's the thing. I was not a part of the Cyberpunk hype train when the game came out. I was not a fanboy like waiting for it to come out. I was just like, oh wow, this game's getting a lot of hype. So I bought it completely blind, enjoyed it for what it was, completely blind. And in my opinion, it would have been no different if they never released it and they released it now, like repaired with DLC coming on the way, and like it good now instead of spending all this time fixing the fucking game. So like that's what I'm saying. The gaming industry is kind of weird right now.
I will help. Come, stand near me.
No, Mosai! Save your strength!
That's my decision to make.
Well, I've just been enjoying dog shit games. That's what we do.
Platform. Yeah, good idea. Better position.
Pathfinder, come in. You have the Mosai. Hecht, get our people out.
Right now I'm waiting to invest in like, cause I'm trying to get out of Maryland. I do plan to like move at some point in time.
Heads up.
But no, I have hopes to eventually invest inside of a PC.
Shuttle, you better land soon or it's gonna get ugly. Sorry, I can't land.
Pull up to the edge of the room. We'll figure it out from there.
Get fucked.
Come on, guys, seriously.
I hear you, Ryder. On it. What else do these can transform?
Not sure I want to bust into that factory.
Lobotomy.
Pathfinder.
Come get us. We're ready for extraction.
On our way. The storm's getting worse. We need to leave. Now.
Hold on. I'll check it out. 1 second. I'm not moving to Cali. So like the goal is not, so like I think I already told you, somebody I care about who lives on the west side lives in Cali. That's why I would be moving. But I don't have any plans to move into Cali because cost of living is worse there than it is here. I just want to be closer. You know, maybe say like, hey, if I decide to drive one weekend or something like that, I'll be there instead of spending like $800 to not only get a flight there, but cost of living there and then to come back. So for right now, it's just saving up money to then be able to make that decision to move. So it's not going to be anytime soon. But until then, it's like I'd rather like save up my money than invest inside like a PC right now. Just save up, pay off bills, get myself set up, and then head west side. I'm thinking outskirts of Nevada, just to be somewhat close, or one of those borderline states. Like it doesn't, like to me, living in a small town isn't a big deal. So hopefully something over there is like cost of living is low and like a supermarket's nearby.
I'm sorry we fought.
That's all I need. I don't really care about entertainment.
What we saw
I can just get a gaming system and be entertained.
Yes. My broken heart can't even process it.
And then get out of this Maryland fucking weather.
Lexi, can you give us a minute?
Sure thing.
Stonks
But
are
go
down.
gentle. She's in a fragile
Stonks
state.
are down because banks are collapsing and shit, man.
Call me frail.
Can't really invest anything when we're on the verge of a fucking recession.
Giles says you're a pathfinder from the Milky Way.
Do you feel up for a talk?
Ah, so now you value what I have to say?
Yeah.
I feel for you, but I don't regret my decision.
Then your sympathy is empty.
Well, I mean, fuck
So,
you.
the facility. What's the purpose of all that?
They call it exaltation. They believe that those they exalt are given a great gift.
Gift? They snatch us, defile and shatter us. All the ones we love. I
Yeah.
can't.
Like currently, I'm not enjoying this weather. Like where the hell was spring?
An
I think
interchange
it's like
of
80
traits that the
degrees
Ket
outside
use
right
to
now.
advance their species.
So they steal genes. But why?
Reproduction.
Kind of tired of Maryland swamp country.
Tyranny, annihilation.
Yes, and yet, the Archon didn't take me to his ship to transform me. I hung immobile, tormented, never sleeping, brought to him on a whim. He showed me remnant tech and beat me when I wouldn't speak.
Oh no. Remnant, of course.
He's obsessed. Like you are. Yes, Jarl told me. You rescued me hoping to get into Aya's vault.
The Binding of Isaac?
My people have traveled so far.
I'm trying to remember
We'll die
exactly
without
how that
places
game
up.
ended.
These
Isn't that that one where you play as like a little flesh
to help
kid
both our
who
species
kills
prosper.
demons with his tears?
I feel for your people
Or something
in a
like
way
that.
you clearly do not for mine. But emotion must never get in
And
the
like
way
he's
of
running away from
science.
his chunky
take you.
fat mom or something like that.
Yes. Thank you, Moshe Sefer.
As for Destiny 2,
I'm happy to answer
I'm
any
not
other
part of the whole
questions for
Destiny
you,
fan base
Pathfinder.
thing.
Anytime.
Not to say the game is bad, but they lost me instantly with the online only. I'm sorry. I can't always be squatting up onto the online. Oh shit. You can fail missions? I've never failed a mission before. Cool. Did not know you could fail a mission. I thought this game was so fucking linear that everything could be done afterwards anyways. Good to know. But no, Destiny lost me with the whole online only thing. I can't squat up on like a whim's notice.
Settle down. If this isn't a good reason to get excited.
What's up?
I need to be able to have some kind of single player
Why would I
capability.
fight with my best friend?
And then to buy a
Best
game,
friend?
to then have the servers go down
Callow.
sometime in the future, meaning that I'll never be able to play it again.
A report I received from EOS. It's good news. The radiation levels are steadily dropping. Your outpost Brodromos is really going to make it. When do you want to head back?
Is there a rush?
Just saying, if I'd created a thriving community in a brand new galaxy, I'd want to visit. Just wait till they put in the beach and the water slide. Now you're just playing with me.
So radiation levels are down. More to explore?
Yes, but there's been a rise in Ket activity as well.
Figures that we're not the only ones to benefit from the planet's improvement.
Might be nice to see how it's doing. Almost like a vacation.
Almost. Maybe we'll head back at some point.
Well, you're the boss. Just say the word.
Even so, it's online only. And I live in Maryland, where a stray storm can knock out Wi-Fi and stuff like that. Not power. I'll be fine without power. My whole thing is that, alright, so worst case scenario, let's say the zombie apocalypse happens tomorrow. I got my base set up, and I'm looking just to kill some time because, you know, it's dangerous out there, and I want to play a game. What's one of those games I can't play? Destiny. That's my point. Is like I'm kind of against any game that I can't just boot up and just play and online is an option. Not the way to play. Because you never know. You never know if, like, let's say I move out, or let's say for some fucking reason, like, I just don't have internet access for whatever reason. Could be anything. Could be I'm moving. Could be, oh, I just took my PlayStation to some other person's house and I want to play Destiny, but for whatever reason their Wi-Fi is not working. Or the strict fact that, you know, sometimes Wi-Fi is very finicky wherever you go. Like, it's not always reliable. And I hate the fact that because something's not reliable, I'm prevented from playing a game that I might enjoy. That's where they lose me at, and it may mean I'm missing out on a whole community and not enjoying some aspect because I won't be able to play that game. But to me, that's fine, because it's just not for me. Which is why you're telling me, like, hey, what games are you excited for? And I'm like, well, yeah, it's because I'm more of a single player type of guy. So like, that's why I'm waiting on DLC for single player games. You can call it an old head thing, but this to me, this is how you fix it. What they should be doing is, okay, they started Destiny as an online game, but they need a way of game preservation. That, like, I said the same thing to my my nephews about Fortnite, with Fortnite being online only. Yeah, it's free to play. That's not my complaint with it. I'm not complaining about anything that they add into the game. My point is that you can call me an old head, but one of the things I enjoy is that I still have my PlayStation 2, and I still have my PlayStation 2 games. I may not have the capability of being able to stream them because that requires a setup, but like, in terms of me personally, on a moment's notice, I can just plug in my PlayStation 2 and play a game that is quite literally about 20 years old, or going to be 20 years old. Preservation is not the new content they add. Preservation is meaning that I can go back to it whenever I want to, when the servers die, when Destiny is no longer popular because they came out with so let's say they come out with Destiny 3. But you're like, man, I remember when I used to run this Crucible run or some shit like that on Destiny 2, and I want to go relive that, but they shut down the servers for Destiny 2, so you can't. That's my point. That's how it's going to affect you. And then you're gonna be like, okay. Then they do something crazy where it's like, well, we don't have servers for Destiny 2 anymore, so we're gonna add that same run into Destiny 3. And there you are, like, why aren't they coming up with any new ideas? Because they keep on recycling the same shit. Like, and then you're gonna be like, damn, it's not an old head thing. It's me pointing out the flaws and making something online only without finding a way for somebody to be able to go back to it and only live in that kind of like nostalgia, being able to go back to that game and relive it in that moment. Yeah, we're living in an age where they just remaster all these fucking games, and sometimes they just recycle the same assets. It's also why I got out of Call of Duty. Like, Call of Duty was fun for me when I first played it, but like, as much as they changed the game and everybody's like, will hype up Call of Duty and say, oh, this new one's great. I'm like, yeah, it is. It probably does add some weird new feature, but the core essence of what it is still the same game, to the point where they keep on bringing back Shipment, like, or Nuketown. Like, they're just adding a fresh coat of paint and the same fucking levels. Technology can advance all at once. That's not my point. My point isn't that technology is advancing. If there were, like, or put it this way. If there was a way where I could guarantee that if I played this online only game and I would never lose whatever I invested into it, I'd be 100% behind it. But the whole game relies on you having something that allows you to access their servers. But if their servers go down and they never open them up again, then what happens to all that stuff I invested in? Doesn't matter if I bought DLC. I can't access it. Adding original ideas does not get harder per se. It's the community has become more impatient. Another old head thing is that I'm used to games just arriving when they arrive. Now with people having access to figuring out every single step of the status, and now, like, okay, if you announce a game, they're gonna hold you to that, and millions of people know when it's gonna come out, and like the instant they don't like your game, it's dog shit. Like, but they they want you to make a game good, but they want it quickly. Like, the demand is ridiculous to meet. I don't know. There's a part of me that sees both sides, and it's like, I guess I'm just more patient, and I guess that's just why I'm able to be in the boat I'm in, because it's like, all right, I'm willing to wait for a company to make a game good. Does that mean that they probably take what, like 5 years to do it? Maybe 6, 8, sure. I'd rather have a good game. And the whole thing is that, sure, maybe you're that one person who's waiting for that one game to come out, and you're really tired of waiting 10 years for it to come out. But that's not the only company out there that's making games. If multiple companies would just take time and invest in games and find a cycle, then we'd have good games coming out, and they would be so good that they would stave us for like 1 to 2 years as more and more new games come out. Sure, it might get to a point where we start realizing that some things might be similar, which is why we compare certain games to, like, oh, this is Doom, but like, oh, here's a great example. I got a free game called Code Vein because I'm a PlayStation Plus member. It's literally no different than Dark Souls, but it's vampires.
She knows how to play to a crowd.
And I know that means that some people will be like, oh, that's like Bloodborne, but like I can tell like it's not Bloodborne either. So it's like, sure, you're gonna see.
I never thought I'd see it again.
You're gonna see moments where people repeat stuff or get inspiration from other areas, but like, I'd rather have a constant flow of good games coming out than everybody ushering out like millions of really dog shit games.
For the record, I found it.
But yeah, now you're playing The Binding of Isaac, and how old is that game? You're dealing with it a little bit too, where you're like, wow, this is a really good game, and it's old as shit.
I promised to lead the Pathfinder to Aya's vault.
Alright.
You're still recovering. Take your time.
It's a really nuanced conversation, and there's no direct answer to it.
I'll prepare the vault.
But I guess me being somebody who, like I said, who's been very patient because I've never had to rush to get a game. Just been like, okay, let me try this out. And like, sure, maybe it's not game breaking, maybe it's not extravagant, but there was more heart put into games back then. You could see where people were going, and sometimes you could appreciate what they did, even if it wasn't like the most popular game ever. Like, for the life of me, here's a game that I can't remember the name of it. I wish I could have remembered the name of it. But, hold on, let me get past this dialogue.
I need to stay with the Pathfinder.
Let's get past this dialogue real quickly. Skip. Did it crash? Well, we'll leave it like that for a brief moment and let it figure itself out. Okay, so like, here's an example. There was this game that I got. Okay, cool. There was this game that I got on my PlayStation 2. I think it was given to me by like one of my uncles. And the best way I can compare it is it was kind of like Halo. But you had a suit of armor that could transform into a motorcycle. And it had like different modes where it could also become like a jetpack. And you unlock these augmentations throughout the level, and it was like similar to Halo. So you were going on alien planets, fighting aliens for some military force that you were supporting, so like that, blah 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 blah. And for the life of me, I enjoyed that game because I thought it was cool. Because like, you could like transform mid-battle into a fucking motorcycle, and then like whip out your motorcycle, hover a bit, and then shoots like that. And this was on a PlayStation 2 game. Cannot for the life of me remember the name of this game. But the concept is cool. I wish they had made something similar in like a newly updated game where like the hardware can add more cool features and stuff like to it. But I mean, hey, like, shit happens. I don't know. They just probably died out or something. Like I said, I can't remember the game, so I can't do the research on it. And anytime I've like ever Googled motorcycle suit game, like I don't get anything. So I don't know. It's weird. It, yeah, I just don't know how to really go about it. I just have a different appreciation for gaming, and I wish there was a way to like just preserve it more. But it is what it is. I know you mentioned like the community is still going for the Binding of Isaac and adding their own DLC and stuff, and that's what I'm saying. Like that's where I enjoy online capability. So like my point is like I want to be able to at least just have the base game, and then having weird stuff added to it through the community and stuff like that is always a plus. That's how and that's a different kind of game preservation, where the game still lives on because the community around it is what keeps it going. But my point is that those things eventually will pass. Like even the Binding of Isaac will eventually end. The community, like, because people die, we have our own time for it, okay? But let's say on the off chance you're 60 years old, nobody's playing the Binding of Isaac anymore, but you can still like boot up whatever system you have it on and just go through a couple rounds. It may not be the same experience you had as when you were younger, but like, hey, you still get to live that moment a bit because you have the game. That's not going to happen with online only games. Okay. What's next on the prior Trail of Hope? The Aya. We gotta get a decent chunk farther in this game just to unlock some of the priority missions. I've rambled enough. My ramblings are done. Didn't mean to do a ramble stream, but it happens.
I haven't brought anyone here in over 20 years. There's always been an active display for Aya, but we could never affect it.
Let's see what we can do. Sam?
Meridian.
Yes, this is new. Is it similar to the vault on Eos? Tell me, what are you seeing?
I'm the rookie here. I mean, I could take a stab at it, but... Tell me, what do you see?
The vaults. They're a network, as you discovered. However...
They're not connected to each other, but to this place.
This image was on a relic the Archon showed me. He called it Meridian. And it looks like Aya's vault is the only one that's fully connected to it.
And it's terraforming. Doing what it was meant to do.
The vault on Eos is also present, but changed. Our interfacing with it has affected its connection.
What do you think, Professor?
I think that Meridian is the control center for all the vaults.
This discovery might just change everything. If we can get to Meridian, maybe we can turn everything on from there. Make Helios live.
Wait, Ryder. The Archon knows where it is. He's already been there.
What? Where? Meridian?
Of course. That's why he tortured me. He thought I could help him use it.
Because he can't. Meridian is my people's best chance for survival. We have to take it from him.
Agreed. Such power in the hands of such evil could mean the end of your people. And mine.
He's gonna be sorry he ever met me.
You're going to need that relic I saw. The Resistance might have intel on the whereabouts of Archon's ship. I'll talk to Ephra and secure his full cooperation. Meet me there.
Jesus Christ, why is it so hot in here? Cool. go to Havarl. But how long have I been streaming for? So I still gotta go back and do the works. Yeah, it's about that time. We'll land on Havarl and then I'll just cut it there.
Oh, Gil wanted you to check in.
Why do they need me?
I'm picking up something.
Ancestors came from this system, from Havarl. It looks so small from here.
Got it.
Sending the nav point for Dar Palev. That's where the Moshai's team should be. It used to be an Angaran town. There'll be landing pads and good sightlines for a safe approach.
Anomaly on the sensors. Something big, possibly hostile, taking evasive action.
Wait, I don't think his...
Well, that's something you don't see back home.
Bringing us in.
Okay. Alright. We'll make a save point right here. And we'll call it. Gotta get back to doing my chores. I was just doing this just so my laundry could rotate for a brief moment, and then that'll be it. What the fuck?